Today, we are going to explore the luxury cars and try to know the best of the best cars in the world. What makes these cars different is not just the horsepower or leather seats. It is about speed, comfort, and elegance. Cruising from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the blink of an eye, sinking into plush seats, surrounded by luxurious design. These vehicles are luxury redefined. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned professional, it's time to brace yourself as we begin our countdown. At first luxury car, we have Bentley Continental GT. Price tag of $245,425. The coupe model of the Bentley Continental GT is a piece of art with its muscular elegance and shaping lines. This car is for people who want something more than just practicality. It's about style, sophistication, and luxury. The low roofline enhances the vehicle's sporty look, while the wide stance gives off an air of power. To say the least, these are not qualities you'd expect from a car grille. And what's underneath the hood? 0-liter W12 engine capable of producing 626 horsepower. That's enough torque to pull your grandma out of bed every morning. With such power at its disposal, acceleration times become almost irrelevant. So we won't even bother mentioning them here. But if you must know, 0 to 60 miles per hour takes only 3.3 seconds. For those who can afford it, there's nothing this side of heaven that'll beat driving around in one of these babies. The all-wheel drive system of the coupe provides stability and confidence whether you are driving across the mountains or cruising through the Autobahn. Once inside, feel wrapped around with luxurious materials such as fine leather, wood veneers, and elaborate stitches that make it fit for a king's palace. This coupe is not just fast, it's a GT car too. Over long distances, the adaptive air suspension effortlessly soaks up the miles of motorway driving while keeping the passengers comfortable. You can travel from one continent to another with this Continental GT coupe as your loyal friend or take on twisty coastal roads. At second luxury car, we have a Rolls-Royce Spectre. Price tag of $422,750. Rolls-Royce, acknowledged for its grand V12 engines and noiseless cabins, goes electric with the Spectre. The design language of the brand has been kept intact in the form of the Spectre, which includes a majestic grille, spirit of ecstasy hood ornament, and coach doors. However, beneath this ageless exterior lies an unheard-of transformation. The Spectrum comprises an advanced electric powertrain. Quick and smooth acceleration are provided by the flawless battery package, even though it has no exhaust pipes. Huge force is what you will find inside this car, equal to that of any regular V12 engine. Just think about it. You could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds, surrounded by absolute peace. Walk in and everything goes quiet. The slabs of wood, metal, and leather in the Spectre's cabin are all very fine things. The back seats will tend to your body with their massaging, air conditioning, and champagne. Think of it like this. You are not driving an automobile, but instead have entered into your own personal spa on wheels, where no sound other than those made by closing doors or turning on the stereo can be heard due to an absence of engine noise. At third luxury car, we have a Rolls-Royce Phantom. Price tag of $505,750. When any Phantom appears, it isn't just another car, it's a happening. An iconic spirit of ecstasy hood ornament takes the lead and heralds your entrance with poise and power. Step inside and listen. Can you hear it? It feels like the world outside has gone quiet, doesn't it? That's because, in the Phantom, everything is quiet except for your thoughts. This car is so peaceful. Drive forward. The 6.75-liter V12 engine is like a big cat that's just eaten and now wants to sleep. Smooth, lazy, and powerful. The car seems to glide along effortlessly. Each Phantom is built to order. No two are the same. It's all about luxury and making things unique to you. Something that says, "This is mine." We can use different colored leathers or woods, stitch in your initials, or anything else that would make our car yours alone. Look up and see a celestial miracle, the Starlight headliner. Thousands of fiber optic lights create a display that imitates the night sky, and can be customized to show any constellation you desire. The dashboard is more than just an information center. It is also an art museum. It is possible to hire your favorite artist to paint on it or choose from one of the curated collections by Rolls-Royce. This is where luxury meets creativity. Melt into the rear seats that were designed for comfort. Champagne chilling compartments with massage functions and fold-out tables for picnics or work make this the place where deals are closed and memories are created. At fourth luxury car, we have a Rolls-Royce Ghost. Price tag of $354,750. The Ghost is a Rolls-Royce classic. Such a vehicle carries more than just people. It transports history in the making. Kings, queens, and barons of industry alike have been driven by this institution of over 100 years. Old money doesn't shout, it whispers. The design is as understated as they come, with its iconic Pantheon grille and spirit of ecstasy that are only interrupted by smooth lines. Opening any door will reveal lamb's wool carpets so thick your feet sink into them, wood veneers everywhere you look, and leather so soft it feels like your second skin. This is all about paying respect to where we've come from, a place where skillfulness reigns supreme. It isn't a car. The Ghost is an occasion. Being pushed forward by the 6.75-liter V12 engine always leaves an impression. It accelerates by means of the symphony of 563 horsepower. New money loves making things their own. There are 44,000 exterior colors to pick from, along with custom embroidery and monograms on the headrests. Behind the traditional exterior is a modern interior with digital displays, intelligent headlights, and quiet cabins. This car is where old meets new. At fifth luxury car, we have a Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Price tag of $199,450. Imagine this, a helicopter pad on top of a very tall building. The Maybach S-Class drives up, with its silver grille shining in the sun. The door opens, and you get out. You are the very picture of gracefulness. A V8 or V12 engine murmurs softly in the background. It is not a loud car. It is a car that commands attention. The Maybach says to itself, "I have come. Sit down in the back seat. It is your throne." A tired person can rest here because the chair inclines. The cushion warms and cools. It gives massages. This is a place of peace for those who are weary. Each little bump gets smoothed over by air suspension, which means no more potholes for you. The Maybach is like riding on a cloud. It wraps around you and shields you from the world. The 4D surround sound system is like being inside a concert hall that's just for you. Picture it with your eyes closed. Genuine leather that has been hand-stitched. Wood veneers and metal accents are used throughout the vehicle to create a feeling of being wrapped in luxury. Every surface whispers opulence. At sixth luxury car, we have a Ferrari Roma. Price tag of $247,308. What you are able to find under the lengthy hood of the Roma is a turbocharged 3.9-liter V8 engine. It roars to life with 612 horsepower and 561 pound-foot of torque. How quickly can it accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour? Wow, just 3.4 seconds, but the same as the Roma Coupe. It is a symphony of power and precision. The 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is quick and smooth, shifting through gears that were taken from the SF90 straddle. It also adjusts to your driving style. The Roma's outline pays homage to the traditional Grand Tours. It is 0.7 inches shorter and 1.4 inches wider than the Peugeot, its stablemate. But let's move on to the Spider, the roof of which will open in 13.5 seconds to reveal the sky. It feels like the carefree spirit of the 50s and 60s gauged in Rome, and the developers comment that it is somewhat of a modern reinterpretation of open-air driving. Do your selection from the different materials that are there, including but not limited to elegant fabrics or even a contrast stitch, as well as endless colors for the interior. It cannot be compared to any fingerprint, just as much as your individuality has no equal measure and thus should be treated with the same care and respect it deserves. This is what makes it so unique. At seventh luxury car, we have the Aston Martin DB12. Price tag of $248,086. There is a powerful V8 engine under the sculpted hood. It is not only about the horsepower, but also about the symphony produced when all these cylinders fire at once. The DB12 goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in no time. It's the feeling of excitement that makes you lose your breath. To make sure that every twist of the wheel brings pleasure, Aston Martin engineers have adjusted the chassis. Step down towards comfortable cloth chairs, and the DB12 will embrace you like a custom suit. Smooth and soft, yet still fast. Addressing holes or bumps is what this car does best. The DB12 insulates its passengers from the outside world as it floats over them. More of a statement than an announcement. Take it easy is what the Grand Tour seems to whisper. Whether you're going on a road trip across the country or just seeing where your mood takes you along some scenic coastal routes, with the DB12 suspension system in place, there will be no need for brakes caused by tiredness. To conclude our journey around car luxury, we've been into the Bentley Continental GT coupe and convertible charm, enjoyed the opulence of the Rolls-Royce Phantom and Ghost, experienced the electric pulse of the Rolls-Royce Spectre, and savored the Italian passion of the Ferrari Roma. What about the Aston Martin DB12? It stands for a bridge between tradition and innovation, a symphony of power and elegance. And also, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the bell icon. Until next time, I wish you exciting travels that are just as much fun as the cars we looked at today. We see you in the next video.